Hello, happy Talk to Me Tuesday. It is Tuesday, December 7th, and I actually have things to show. What? Crazy. So it is the peak of holiday season, and I am scrambling to get together my Christmas presents, actually in a better place, I feel like, than most years, because I did actually buy some things early. But I have a few things that I need to make, and I'm kind of running out of time to do them. So let's see. I'll just go in order of what's next to me, I guess. So I have four nieces and nephews, and one of them I asked my sister, what does he want? I don't know. He's 14, 14-year-old boy. What I don't know what 14-year-old boy is like. So she said, well, he broke his iPhone case. You could get him a new iPhone case. He really either like this pattern, or his favorite soccer team is Arsenal. And I was like, oh, okay, I can work with that. So I found him an Arsenal iPhone case on Amazon. It was pretty cheap, and I have Amazon Prime, so free shipping. But I was like, I can't just give him that for Christmas. That's really sad. So I am knitting him an Arsenal scarf. I almost said sweater. I'm not knitting a sweater. It is a scarf. And so far, it is this big. And yeah, that's what I got so far. So, yeah, I feel like the Arsenal red is supposed to be brighter than this. This is almost like a burgundy, but the other red looked too like cherry tomato red, and I didn't like it. So, honestly, he'll wear it or he'll not wear it. I don't know. But, so I'm about, I don't know, a little less than halfway done with this, so I need to pick up the pace on that. I did almost all of this over the weekend because we had choir concerts over the weekend, so in between shows I sat and I knit. So, working on that, and I'll probably sit for a little while this evening and work on that. Let's see, what else? Also taught myself how to make paper cranes, which is not like super difficult or anything, but I did have some origami paper sitting around that I've had for years. I think since I was in high school at least. And so I've made some paper cranes, and I really like the paper. I think that pattern is really pretty. And there's a purple one, and a pink and purple one, and this green one, and this one, and this one. Yeah, one night I just sat and watched Downton Abbey and made paper cranes for a really long time. So what I'm thinking is, and I don't know who I'm going to give this to, and obviously I guess, I could make more of them whenever I wanted because now I know how to make paper cranes. But I actually have, that I guess someone bought me ages ago, it's decorative, it's just a hangy thing. I imagine like fishing line, and it's paper cranes kind of stacked like so with beads in between, and at the bottom there's a bell, and at the top there's a little circular doohickey so you can hang it, so it's something kind of cool to put in doorways or put in windows. So I am gonna try to do that. I bought some like jewelry, not wire, it's not wire, like for making like the invisible suspended jewelry that kind of looks like it's just beads hanging on you. So it's pretty thin, but it should be relatively strong, or at least strong enough for this. But I need to find beads, and I don't know what I'm going to put on the bottom. I like probably a bell, but I don't know. And then just something for the top, like even just like a plastic like loop. I just need like a loop, something that, can be hung from wherever people want to hang them from. But I thought that would be pretty. So, I thought I would put like the purple ones together and, the green ones together or something. But yes, that's kind of, so if that turns out and actually looks nice, then I'll make more of those, and that could be kind of fun. But so yeah, so I did those. And then something that I'm going to start working on tonight. So Little backstory. I bought a car this weekend. My car was on its last leg, and so we took it into the dealership, my dad and I, and traded it in. But I had to clean my old car out, and it was pretty awful. It had so much crap in it. And the trunk, which has basically been unusable for the past like 2 years, because it was just full of like old student projects that I hadn't thrown away because I'm a hoarder apparently. And so I was going through, and I found a couple years ago my kids were studying The Book Thief. And so we were doing World War II, and one of their projects, they had a web quest where they had to go online and answer history questions. Like they found the answers online. But I told them that to deliver them to me, they had to sneak them to me because they were secret agents and it was World War II and you didn't know who to trust. So they had to find a unique way to get me their web quest. And so I had amazingly creative ways. Like I I won't go into all the different things that kids did to sneak things to me, but one of them snuck their answers in this jewelry box, and they put a picture of a Holocaust survivor, I believe. So yeah, I found this in my trunk, and I was like, hey, I could repurpose this. It's just, really simple jewelry box, nothing uber special. But I have a friend who I wanted to, obviously get to give something to for Christmas. So I bought, let's see. So I bought some pretty like light, it's called plaid as the color, but why is this plaid? I have no idea. It's like a light teal, almost like a teal mixed with a powder blue color. Um, and some little adhesive gemstones. And I got a really pretty picture from her and her husband, of her and her husband when they did their engagement photos a couple of years ago. So I'm gonna try it. And if it doesn't turn out, then I'm what, $5 out, not even from buying the gemstones and the paint because I didn't buy the jewelry box. So I'm gonna try it and we'll see. And then so next week, I will have to have finished product pictures because this weekend I'm giving it to her. Last thing, something that I am going to do but have not done yet, but again will have had to have finished for this weekend, is gifts for another pair of friends that I'll be seeing this weekend. They are wine connoisseurs, like not like wine snobs. They just love wine. I mean, they would drink all the kinds of wine. So I saw a project on Facebook where you take old wine bottles and you decorate them, and they make really cute like vases or just even like decorative um, table decorations. So I rescued some wine bottles from our Thanksgiving revelries, and I'm going to decorate them. So the idea in the tutorial was you get they had lots of different things like foam stickers or like whatever kind of like you buy like I guess in like the scrapbooking section of your Michaels or craft store. And then you just spray paint over top of everything, and so the pattern is there but it's not like clear, so that's I guess nice. I need to take this yellow thing off, but it's really hard to get off. So I thought I'd do like winter themes so they could use those like Christmas decorations. And so I got to go to Michael's tomorrow and pick up some beads and pick up spray paint and whatever for these. So that's it. I think that's all I'm working on. I do have at school we're doing Secret Santas again this year, and I got a really fun person for my Secret Santa. And one of the days we're supposed to give something based on their hobby, and she likes baking, so I thought I would see if I have time, make her an apron or buy her an apron if I have to. But so I might have an apron to show next week as well. It's a lot. It's a lot going on. This weekend's going to be crazy, but good. So I'm going to stop there because I'm almost at 10 minutes. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. Yeah, enjoy yourself, stay safe, stay warm, and have a wonderful, wonderful week.